Welcome to this episode of Toys Back Zen. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Toys R Us find I just got. It's the Hasbro Retro Series Prototype Edition Stormtrooper figures. So at Toys R Us, they did have 2 cases of these. Each case had 6 different colors of the prototype figures, and I picked up only 3 of them. I've got the purple, the blue, and the green. The back of the card says, "This Stormtrooper figure is inspired by the colorful prototypes that enabled the development team to look past the deco and focus on the sculpt, analyze mold alignment, and adjust for quality." There are 3 figures in this line. We have Boba Fett, the Stormtroopers, and they also made a Darth Vader, which I don't have in my collection yet. Let's take a look at the 2 carded figures that I do have, the new Stormtrooper and Boba Fett. These came on carbonized cards. They're really nice, thick cardstock. The only thing is they have that dreaded retro sticker on the front of it, where for some reason my Boba Fett figures didn't come with those. I'm going to take the purple one out of the card, and we'll take a really close look at that figure loose and out of the package. This will look great on the shelf. The other 2 I'm going to keep in the card because they just look really nice on these carbonized cards. They were made really well. I'll probably take some time and take the retro stickers off with some lighter fluid. So let's take a look at the articulation. The legs go forward, they go back quite a bit. And the arms seem to be quite flexible, and they do move 360 degrees. As you can see, the head does not move because the head and the body are the same mold and they're the same piece. If we take a look at the back of the figure and the front, there's some great details on there, very reminiscent of the old Kenner figures. And when you hear the term 5 points of articulation, it usually means that the head does move also, along with the arms and the legs. But with this figure, because it's the same mold, it doesn't. And Kenner did that sometimes. So I think that the fact that they've made the guns different colors, because he only has 5 colors that makes up the body, I think they use the 6th color for the gun, and that allows them to make 6 different colored figures. The unfortunate thing is that the gun does not fit in his hand. That's why he's holding it the way he is. And here I've got a 3D printed gun. He's not able to hold this gun either. I also think that later on, collectors, when they're trying to collect these figures, if they're not complete, it's going to be very difficult to complete these because of these specific colored weapons that they came with. So let's take a look at the figure in comparison to the prototype Boba Fett figure. If you look closely, you can see that the Boba Fett's plastic is much shinier than the plastic that they use to make the Stormtroopers. I do like the color of the black blaster better than the colored blaster 2 that came with the Stormtrooper. The plastic for the Stormtrooper is a lot more flexible than Boba Fett, and that's perhaps why Boba Fett holds his gun and the Stormtroopers don't. So let's also compare the prototype figure with the original Kenner figures from the 70s and 80s. And in the background you can see we have some X-Wing fighters waiting to be fixed, and you can see a restoration video soon here in the near future. So let's first take a look at some of the obvious and not so obvious differences with these 2 figures. First obvious difference is that the prototype is different colors and the original is white, like we're used to seeing. But what you'll also notice is that the original Stormtrooper, his stance is wider because he has wider hips. Compared to the prototype figure, the prototype has more of a narrow stance. You can also notice that in the back of the legs, the copyright are different. And of course the weapons are a different color too. I think they do compare very well though. The The prototype figure does remind me a lot of the original, and I think it's going to look really good on the shelf. I do hope that they continue to make these retro prototype figures. I do think they're different having them on your shelf. I wish that they would fix the problems with them holding their weapons, but other than that, I really like these figures. Please check out my extensive video library, videos on reviews, repairs, restorations, and look at vintage toys. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos, and comment down below and let me know what you think of these retro style prototype figures. Thanks for watching.